I'm Lisa Schmid with the Stamper Studio. Welcome to Wonder Wednesday. What are you wondering about today? I am wondering about many things, but one of the things I was wondering about or want to show you is how to do a reverse mask. Sounds like a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's super easy, but that's what I want to show you. My mind is in Thanksgiving and in fall, so I'm going to use some fall colors, but I'll show you some other options that you could use to do it. All right? I am going to use...
I don't know what you mean by Thanksgiving in fall.
I don't know.
Siri is talking
Some
to Lisa.
phone is talking to us. We don't need it. You turn it down. Oh, well, that's kind of creepy. But anyway, so I am going to use the Pretty Pumpkins stamp set and the Pretty Pumpkins die. And if you have not seen this stamp set, it is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm sure if you don't have it, all I want to say is why. Why do you not have it? Because it is just so pretty. The pumpkins, these, the word, everything. Gorgeous. Okay, so, and then the dies, the first thing I did is took the dies and I just die cut out one pumpkin. There we go. And I already used it, obviously, but you'll be able to see. I just ran through and cut out one to make a little mask.
Hi, Melinda. Hi, Sandy.
These happen to be leftover wedding things from my son's wedding. So, all right. Do you want to see the card I'm going to make first? It's so cute. I'm going to show you because it's so fun. Then we can make a different one too. So here's the card. Look at that pumpkin! How fun is the pumpkin? So I'm going to show you how to make a pumpkin like that.
Most of you know polka dots rank right up there with dimensionals.
Oh, look,
when it
I
comes
wore
to
polka
things
dots
that
tonight.
Lisa likes.
And I have polka dots on tonight. So we are going to actually make 3 pumpkins because we're going to make a little bit of a different card. I'm going to use pumpkin pie for my background, and I'm going to use my blender brushes. Now I'm going to die cut these out, so I'm not really concerned where they are on this paper. And with blender brushes, don't do what I just did. Start off, and then you go in, and when you do that, you won't get a sharp edge of color. So we're going to do 3 of them. There we go. There we go. There's one. Look how fun. Then we'll go do another one. I just am so excited about this idea, and I hope it looks as cute as it does in my mind. That's always a little risky, but come on now. It's going to look great. All right, so there's 2. And let's make one more pumpkin. Did you carve pumpkins at all, friends? We did. I carved a chicken out of my pumpkin. I couldn't think of what else to, I just couldn't think. And so that's what I did this time. I did a chicken, which was super fun. Oopsie, it just moves. I'm back up a little bit. There we go. Okay. So there is my base pumpkin. Okay. So just using pumpkin pie and my little mask. This is what I made. Now, the piece I'm going to use tonight, you could stamp on this with a image that has lots of words or something. I didn't have any of those images, but what I'm going to use are these basic pattern decorative masks, and that's how I made the polka dots. So we are going to do the polka dots again, just so you can enjoy them. 4 masks come in here.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hi, friends. One of which is polka dots. And I'm going to go into Cajun Craze just to make those polka dots stand out. And you know what, this has orange in it, or pumpkin pie, but I am going to go right into the darker color, and I think I'm going to be fine. So I'm holding everything. I don't want to see any white under there, and I'm just going to use the Cajun Craze to make my polka dots. They are so fun. Okay, you ready? They're so fun. Look at that. Aren't they awesome? Okay, then I'm going to just use the other masks that we have. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one. I guess I have to put this down first and then put the mask on top. Okay, so any which way, does not matter. And again, I'm just going to, this one I could see pulling up a little bit, so I'm going to be a little more careful then the polka dots, I don't know, I just think it could move. But this is a really fun filigree one, which I've used quite a bit, as you can tell, because some of the color is washed off it. And I'm kind of tapping because, like I said, I can see that the plastic, I don't want to bend it. I'm almost afraid to take it off and look, but should we look? Yes. Ooh, how
Very
fun is that? And
Hey,
then
Diane.
for the last one, hi Diane, we'll go ahead and do this other pattern, the third pattern here, and I'm going to do it up and down. I think that would look pretty like that. I'm going to kind of center it. And again, just using my Cajun Craze and make sure, feel like the main thing I want to do is make sure I get the edges, but I don't know that it really matters. I think anything is just fine. Dark, light, does not matter. Ready? Phew! Look how fun that is. Come on. Isn't that great? All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to set my masks. Why are you laughing?
Carolyn said, hi, Lisa and Dave and everyone from cold Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's
I know,
chilly
it's
here
cold
too. My hands are cold right now.
I have a friend visiting from South Carolina,
Oh, poor
and
guy.
took him out to dinner last night, and he's like, it is so cold here. I'm like, I know.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out these 3 pumpkins, die cut them. You know, Dave, while I'm doing that, do you want to tell them about the...
Well, as Lisa die cuts those, first I have something very important.
Okay. And I love this because he knows what I'm thinking.
Nope. Because what I'm going to share
Is pumpkins. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
Lisa talked about pumpkins, so I have to share Schmid Pumpkins 2021.
Yeah.
They always have fun, and you see Lisa's chicken pumpkin there. So
On
very
the
fun.
right-hand side.
Bottom right corner.
So fun. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyhow, we have fun with our pumpkins.
Dave made the bottom left. It's like a bat mouth. Anyway, super fun. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to die cut this last pumpkin. And so I'm curious to know if you have this pumpkin stamp set, which is called, what was it called?
Pretty pumpkin.
Pretty Pumpkins, because it is so pretty. All right, so there's our pumpkins die cut out. I'm using the mini Stamp and Cut and Emboss. So here are my 3 pumpkins. And I do see that little white, but it's going to be on white, so I'm not concerned. I think it's going to come out just fine. If that bothered me, what you could do is you could run it back through and just pull it this way a little bit. It'll just take off that corner or that edge. So I'm going to make a long, got stuff flying all over the place. I'm going to make a tall card. That's what they're called, right? So this I cut at 9. I want to say it's 9. We'll put the dimensions. I'm not even going to say. We'll put the dimensions in the chat afterwards. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this on. You know, I don't know why we don't ever really think very often to make these cards because they are so fun. The big, kind of big cards. There's lots
Gives
to
you
decorate.
More space to work with.
I know. So we're going to put our pumpkins down. We're going to, hello, what are we going to do? We're going to pop them up. Look how cute they are. I think they're really fun. So let's go ahead. I'm going to look for an edge because I want a little bit more dimensional than just that. So I'm going to grab the edge of this one.
I know all of our
And-
regular viewers knew we were going to be popping up.
Yeah. Pop it up. Why not? I mean, it's so fun. It gives it a little height, it's fun. I'm going to wait to get them all in the middle or all stuck on because I want to do the middle one first. And of course the polka dots are going to go in the middle. So dimensionals are something I always keep, like I say, about 10 packs on hand, just in case I don't ever want to run out of my dimensionals. The mini dimensionals have this big edge on the side, which is really handy to use. And you can see I don't pre-cut them. I don't like my scissors getting gummy. So I just tear the pieces, and that works just as well as if you were to cut them. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, we could do it this way. What do you think, Dave? Up and down or sideways?
I kind of like, yeah, sideways.
Sideways? Okay, so I'm going to put that kind of in the middle, wherever my middle is. And then I go to one side, and then I can go to the other side Oops, I want to go a little bit higher because there is a sentiment I want to put on here that you're going to be like, that's funny. So I'm just going to move those up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. And we'll put this one on. Great. So when I did made a card, I actually die cut a whole bunch. See these extra pieces? When I die cut something, I'm like, oh, that's pretty, and I didn't end up using it. Oh, I left it over there. There's always something. The leaves. Dave's going to go grab the leaves for me because it needs a little something, right? But I'm going to put the sentiment here. How fun is this? If friends were pumpkins, I'd pick you. Okay, doesn't that just make total sense? And so I did use my rectangle dies, and I picked, the reason I'm showing you this is because there's I had a little bonus that I didn't anticipate. So I took this die. He thinks I have it. Okay. And I put some white cardstock, basic white cardstock, and I just die cut out because I wasn't sure. Do I want white or do I want, I'm looking for the leaves that are in a packet. They're all old olive. They're in a little Ziploc bag. So I was debating, I don't know, did I want white on this card? Did I want to use the white or did I want to use the pumpkin pie cardstock? I wasn't sure. So I die cut it out like this. But look what I ended up with. Thank you, a frame. So if I wanted a frame, I could use it. I don't think I'm going to use a frame on this one, but let's go ahead. Here's the little leaves I was talking about. And I keep these in the stamp set so that when I want them, I have them and I don't have to hunt or cut. Sometimes I do that if I have things that are little pieces like this, or if I have extras. I don't want to throw them away. Why would we do that, right? We don't throw away things ever.
I just throw them away later when she's not looking.
No, you don't. Sometimes he does, but most times he doesn't. Sometimes they'll say, can we please throw this away? I'm like, no, I'm going to use it for blah, 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 blah. He's like, okay, really? Yes. And then I say, okay, if in 1 year I don't use it, you can throw it away. And then he throws it away in a year.
Year later, that half-inch scrap of paper we can finally throw away.
Yeah. Oh, well, I felt better that we had it, and if I needed it, I used it. What a patient husband, huh? So patient. All right, so these pumpkins, what do you think? Aren't those so cool? I think they're kind of fun. And this is the kind of thing, once you do it, you're like, oh my gosh, that was so fun. I'm going to do some more. So let's go ahead and give this one, I'm not very good at random, but I'll stick this one over there. Okay, so we are ready to stamp on our sentiment. I think I'm going to try stamping it right on here instead of going, ooh, I know Dave's like, ooh, stamping it right on there. And I think I'm going to use the Cajun because I want it to show up a little darker. Now it's a little risky, but if it doesn't come out straight, then I'll just cover it up. And I say it's a little risky because I can't see through the stamp. So I don't know, but I'm going to go, what?
Between the middle and the edge.
All right, I'm going to go right there. How cute is that? It's so fun. It's so fun. Okay, do you see why I like stamping? Like that little thing brought me so much joy.
And the crowd goes wild.
Now, if we wanted to, I don't think I want to, but if we wanted to, we could add some twine here, and that's what I did on this one. This one I did not die cut. I did not die cut it. I just did it right on the card, so that was one less step, but how fun is that? I might put twine on later, but I won't make you watch me do that. Okay, push my leaves aside. I want to show you one other card and show you kind of how to do it.
Barb says she loves the pumpkins.
Yeah, me too. So this is another way to do the reverse mask. So I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm not going to make the whole card, but I will show you how to do it just on a piece of paper. So got my basic white paper. Cardstock. And I can't believe I said that. I never say that. And I'm going to use, I don't know, let's go for crushed curry. I kind of pulled out the autumny colors. All right. So, and I'm just going to hold it tight. Start off. No, I didn't start off. I just started on because my paper's little. But yes, you should start off. That's right. Do as I say, not as I do, right? There we go. I started off on that one. Good thing. Look how dark that is. Yeah, we don't want to start on. We want to start off. No problem. It's right there. No problem.
Well,
okay.
in the leaf, you can get away with a little more variation in the color.
Yeah,
It's kind of
true.
the way leaves are.
Yeah, exactly right. So now I want to stamp. I'm going to stamp, and these leaves are coming from the Gorgeous Leaves stamp set. Okay, so that's I die cut out the leaf. The dies are right here. So I took this one leaf and die cut it out. I thought about doing another one. I'm like, man, I'm just going to use this one. Okay, so I die cut out the one leaf, and this is the Intricate Leaves dies that goes with the Gorgeous Leaves. And I'm going to use these little leaves. Now on the card I made right here, you can see I used this. This is what I stamped right on the top. But we're going to try using these little leaves and see how they come out. So let's go ahead and line that up. And you could do them in a different color. I'm going to do them in the same color. I think that looks kind of nice if it's not, I don't know, I don't want to make them too psychedelic. Huh, Dave's like, So I'm just going to stamp these leaves right on top. And I want to make sure to get one in that corner and maybe this corner over here. There we go. How fun is that? How fun is that? So you could either stamp some leaves, you can make that a single focal point, or you could do like I did on this card and stamp several in a row. Isn't that fun? Do you know where this hello is from? Anybody? It came from Biggest Wish. I love that card. I love that stamp set. All right. So the last one I have, I don't know. It's in my brain, but it's not actually a reality yet. What do you think?
If it's in your brain, go for it.
Okay, Dave says go for it. So the last one I was thinking of as I was looking at, I die cut out these leaves. So the leaves, I have a whole bunch of, right? I have leaves. What if, okay, I told you this is just in my brain. What if we stuck down some leaves? I always die cut double if I can. What if we stuck down some leaves and then embossed over it, or what am I trying to say? Did the shading over it and then pulled off the leaves.
Sort of the reverse.
Yeah, because that's kind of our theme is the reverse. So I'm going to try it on here, and what I'm going to do to hold these down is I'm going to use just some washi tape because it's not as sticky. This is not Stampin' Up, but it's not as sticky. I don't want to put adhesive because I'm afraid the adhesive would actually tear up the cardstock, and I don't want that to happen. So hopefully this won't. All right, so let's go ahead and just stick these down. I know you're like waiting with bated breath. Okay, while you're waiting.
I was going to say, while Lisa gets that ready,
yeah.
Let me just remind you about a couple things. One is on Tuesday, Eden's Garden came out. It is just such an amazing set. There is the bundle, the stamps and the dies, but then there are also the other accent pieces that come with it. The designer series paper, the cotton paper, specialty paper, and then the garden gems that are just so, so pretty.
They're really pretty.
And those last three items are only available while supplies last. The stamp set and the dies will be in the new catalog. But as you know, we put out a special that if you order the entire collection by next Monday, the 8th, we will send you an exclusive card kit. All the materials to make 4 cards, supply list and instruction ideas for 4 more designs, and then also a video tutorial on how to make them. Now, if you're thinking, well, I don't need quite all of that, if you buy the bundle, just the stamps and the dies, we will send you 2 cards made with Eden's Garden. So Eden's Garden's so pretty. I've been seeing so many fun designs online, and we've done a number of different preview videos coming up to this. So if you haven't checked out Eden's Garden, go to thestamperstudio.com, and we have a link right there to order it. So just wanted to bring that to you, and it looks like Lisa is ready for us.
Okay, and also, you know, some of you have already ordered it, so I'm excited for you. Now, so I taped those on with my washi tape, and I'm just kind of do some different colors around here because, you know, it's fall. So I'm going to do some yellow, It's not yellow, it's crushed curry. Come on now. I'm gonna do some Cajun and some pumpkin, maybe some cherry. I started with my lightest color, so which actually means I'm gonna go to orange. I did it again, pumpkin pie next. Do you guys like pumpkin pie? I'm not really a big fan. It's okay.
The real pie or the ink are you talking about?
The real pie.
Gotcha.
It's okay. It's all right. I don't know. I'll have like a teeny tiny piece and be very satisfied with my pumpkin pie.
I always have to have a sliver of it at Thanksgiving, but mostly I'm a pecan pie guy.
Oh yeah, so was my dad. Pecan pie. Okay, then I'm gonna go into the, okay, remember this was an idea in my head, so bear with me if you're like, oh, well, okay, that didn't really work. I think it will still be pretty. I do really think it's gonna work. Positive thinking. So I don't know if you notice, I'm trying to start on the leaves, because can you see how when you first put down the brush, it definitely leaves a little color there, and we don't, or a darker color, and we don't really want that. All right, I'm working my way. Cherry cobbler, let's see what that does. And I think I'm gonna grab a new blending brush. We got a lot of colors on here now, so I'm gonna take a different one and start on. Whoa, 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 that is really dark. Okay, that is gonna be like,
Keep going.
just keep going. Okay, I'm gonna, oh, you know why? I know why, because I just washed it and it's wet. So that's why it's making those streaks, but that's okay. We're still gonna get the idea, right? Oh dear. All right, I think I better just stop. Dave's covering his head, he's rolling his eyes, he's rolling them. Actually, I'm not gonna stop, I'm gonna add a little more. No, I think I'm just gonna stop. All right, let's pull these off and see, look how fun that could be. You could even put a word in each one, like,
Hello.
I don't know. Happy fall, y'all. I was thinking like family, and how fun is that? What do you think? That's kind of fun. A little different, but that would be cute on a card with some ribbon. And anyway, that was I just kind of had that in my mind. So now we know if you just wash your blender brushes, do not try to use them right away because they don't work as well. They give you those streaks, but what do you think? I think it's kind of pretty. All right, let's go back to the ones that are actually really pretty, the ones we just made. Oh, hello. And now I can use all these leaves for a card. Look at that.
Exactly.
I have all these fun leaves that I could use for something. I'm telling you, we won't save those for a year, but the fun never ends. All right, here's the cards we made tonight. So we made this fun pumpkin. I just think I think it's funny. I made this pumpkin before, and then I showed you how to do these leaves. Isn't that awesome? I think it's awesome. I hope you enjoy them. Was there something else? Oh, this little leaf with the
little leaves on it.
Little image on it. So that is reverse masking. And actually, if you come to Quick Stamp, which is tomorrow night, I have 3 spots left. This is reverse masking. That's how we make this. But I'm not going to tell you any more about that. You'll have to come and see. So here are our birthday cards that we'll be making tomorrow night. Like I said, there's 3 spots left. If you want to join us, we'd love to have you. Other than that, is there anything else, Dave? He gave the announcement. Oh, there is. Sorry.
Yep.
Oops. Oh.
So we talked about Quick Stamp tomorrow night. Still have a few spots.
Yep.
But also coming up on
November 10th and 11th.
That's right. Sorry. November 10th, we have Stamp and Sip. That will be our live event.
That's right.
We will be making this 3D decor element. And so bring your favorite beverage. We will have appetizers and snacks. And together we'll make this fun thing. And if you are not able to make it here on the 10th, you can sign up and we will do a virtual round on the 11th.
Remember I said we're going to make those bacon wrap dates. They're so yummy. All right, friends, thank you for joining us tonight. Remember to like the page, share it with a friend. I mean, you're watching, you must enjoy it, I hope. That's why you'd be watching. So share it with a friend who either might enjoy stamping or just wants a little bit of pure entertainment. All right, you guys, we will see you either tomorrow night here or I will see you on Saturday for Saturday in the studio. Have a great rest of your week and happy stamping.